My name is Lily. I'm a third-year Spanish and Linguistics major here at UC Davis, and today I'm going to be helping you become a little bit more familiar with how to register for classes using Schedule Builder. There are many different ways you can access Schedule Builder, but I think one of the easiest ways is through the My UC Davis portal. Once you get to your My UC Davis portal, you will want to click on the Academics drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, and then click on Registering for Classes. This will take you directly to Schedule Builder. But because I've already logged in through My UC Davis, I won't have to log in again. All I have to do is select the quarter I want to register for. When you first get into Schedule Builder, it's important to pay attention to your Pass 1 and 2 registration times, which will be listed at the top of the page right above this search bar here. Right now, I'm unable to see mine because we aren't close enough to spring quarter yet. But as we get closer to the start of spring quarter, I will be able to see my Pass 1 and 2 registration times right above the search bar at the top of the screen. It is important to have all of the classes you want to register for saved and ready to go when your Pass 1 time comes around, because you don't want to have to worry about scrambling at the last minute to register for the classes that you want. As you can see, I have already saved a couple of courses that I'm interested in taking for the spring quarter. But I'm also interested in taking an art class during the spring. To begin searching for classes, you can use the search bar at the top of the page. Because I'm interested in taking an art class, I'm just going to type in art. I'm a beginner when it comes to art. So because I'm a beginner, I want to take something introductory. The first thing that comes up is a beginning drawing class. This beginning drawing class looks really interesting to me, but before I decide to save the course, I want to take a look at the information listed. The first thing I notice is the CRN, or the course registration number. Every course has a course registration number specific to the class's meeting times. Right next to the course registration number is the course subject and the course number. So beginning drawing is Art 2. That's the course subject and the course number. And these are each of the course registration numbers. Because these two classes, even though they're the same, they have different meeting times and different sections. It's important to remember that courses numbered 1 through 99 are lower division courses, and those numbered 100 through 199 are upper division courses. It's also important not to register for courses that are above 199, since those are for graduate students only. Some courses will also have a suffix listed after the course number and the section number. Sometimes the suffixes will be A, B, or C. If they're A, B, or C, this means that the course is part of a series, and sometimes the series needs to be taken in order, but not all the time. We can find this out in the prerequisite section of the important details listed for the course. Some courses might also have a suffix of V, which means it's an online course, or a suffix of Y, which means it's a hybrid course that's taught both online and in person. After the suffixes, if there are any, there's not any in these classes that I'm looking at right now, but after the suffixes, or the section number in this case, is the course title. So this course is called Beginning Drawing. And next to that is the amount of students on the wait list and the amount of open seats. So it looks like for both of these beginning drawing classes, there's plenty of open seats for me to be able to register, and no one is on the wait list. The number of units is also listed, and the instructors. So here we see that even though this is the same class, they have different course registration numbers. This means that they have different meeting times. They also have different section numbers. So section 1 of Art 2, Beginning Drawing, will meet on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 11:50 a.m. in the Studio Art Building in room number 229 with Professor Ryan. However, the second section of Art 2, Beginning Drawing, will meet Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11:50 a.m. in the Studio Art Building, room 231, with Professor Hawkins. To learn more about the course, in order to make sure I want to save it to my schedule, we can click the Show Important Details button. The first thing I always pay attention to is the highlighted portion titled Course Alerts/Notes. For this specific course, it's important to note that there is a $50 fee for materials and services, which could include a sketchbook or drawing pencils and pens. It's also required to attend class on the first day. Sometimes a course might only be open to declared majors in that area or only to upper or lower division students, but these restrictions are sometimes removed after Pass 1. And if so, you can register for that class after Pass 1 once the restrictions are removed. Underneath that information is the course description. This tells you a little bit about what will be expected of you in the course and what's it about. Underneath the course description, sometimes a course will have a credit limitation, which you'll want to read carefully. You can also find the general education attributes of the course materials list, and the course's drop deadline, which is either 10 or 20 days. This specific course has a drop deadline of April 14th. That means that is the last day I can decide I don't want to take the class anymore, and then I can drop it. The last day to add classes is always the 12th day of the quarter. Many courses also have prerequisites, which are also listed underneath the course description. Some prerequisites are listed as recommended, but otherwise they are required. Luckily, Schedule Builder automatically checks that you have completed all of the required prerequisites for a certain course before it allows you to register. So once you've found the course that you want, I think I want to take the one on Mondays because I prefer Monday morning classes than Tuesday and Thursday morning classes. So once you've found the course that you want to register for, you click Save, and that will add your course to the schedule, but it won't register you for the course. You will then see the course saved in your schedule with your other courses, and if you need to remove a class, you can just go to that class, go to the Actions drop-down menu in the right-hand corner of that class, and press Remove. It is super important to make sure that your schedule is set with no time conflicts or other restrictions before your first pass time. This can be done easily by scrolling to the top of the page and clicking Pre-Check Registration. That way, when your pass time comes, all you have to do is click Register All, which is at the top of the page here. And you don't have to worry about scrambling at the last minute to register for the classes that you want. Now that you know how to register for your classes, here are a few helpful tips. Make sure that you're always flexible with the classes that you add to your schedule. You might not successfully get every class, time, or professor that you want. And if you ever need a refresher on the features of Schedule Builder, check out the Help menu, right up at the top of the page. Thanks for watching, and good luck planning your first quarter at UC Davis. We're so glad you're here.